Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. You brought me some nachos and cheese, and everything is just the way you want it to be. Because you know what? That's all we got in life. I'm adjusting cameras a little bit, make sure we get a good feel for how we're doing tonight. Alright guys, today's another exciting day of spoilers. I know there's some good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to go over a little bit of this today. That's why I'm kind of nicknaming this video Double Trouble. Because Wizards is kind of in trouble. This product is going to be a smash hit. Okay, we'll go over that. We'll talk about it. But it is going to be a smash hit because of what they've done, the products they've added, the cards they've added in. They've added a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of sugar and spice and all things nice. There are some dud cards as always, which is like, but there are so many good cards that if there's any even semi-regularity to it, guys, we're all going to have a good time. Seriously. Double Masters is going to be like just swinging out of the ballpark hit. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to be able to bring this to you guys. And if you are new to the channel or one of my regular viewers, all new people are welcome. Please send every subscriber you can get my way. I will appreciate it. I'd love to have more people to talk to and comment with. It's what we do, right, guys? It's what I'm here to do, is to talk with you guys and just have some conversation about what we think about certain things. Now, we're all not going to agree on everything, that's for sure, right? But we're going to have a good time getting there and talking about it. We're all going to have different views on how we feel about Modern Masters. We're all going to have different views on the cards. This is just my take on it. Take it and leave it as you see fit. But remember, subscribing's free, right? So if you're viewing even 2 minutes into this video, it's free to subscribe, man. You can always check my videos out at some point and see if you like them. I hope you do. I'm putting quite a bit of time into trying to get this all cool for you guys now, and it's showing in the numbers. So thank you everyone who tunes in every night and makes this possible. I really do appreciate everyone's patronage in coming to check me out every day. So thanks. All right, now same as last night, I'm gonna have to shift the camera over to one side as we start talking about our cards. And I did put some financial news up there as well, because I do tend to stick to financial sides. Most of these cards I already have, guys. They're not cards I would be seeking out as a player because I already own them. But new players, new subscribers who maybe haven't bought these cards or played with them before, those are the kind of people who might say, what's it worth now? What's the dip? What's it going to be in 6 months? So we're going to touch base on that a little bit, as well as what I think some of the cool cards are and replacement cards that got better. Okay? So we'll just shift this bad boy down to the side. As you can see, my head's being moved sideways. And we are going to start here with cards we already know of, right? We've already dealt with these cards before, but they have to be touched base on. All right, boom. Here we have some wonderful cards. We have got Mana Crypt. Now, Mana Crypt, guys, is a very old card in case you didn't know this. This card harkens back to like Scry Magazine and Inquest. It was a mail-away card. Me and my friends mailed away for these, okay? I still, of course, prefer the original art. The new art is beautiful, but I'm a nostalgic guy. I grew up in that time. Now, that card was worthless for years. It's when people found out how to break it and use it properly, it really jumped up. And it's not on the non-reserve list, so of course it can be reprinted. It's still worth a bucket load of money. You got to think, that's 139 US, guys. If you get that, you're paying for like half your box of Modern Double Masters, sorry. Right off the top, you're paying for your Double Masters halfway through. That's crazy. Now, I assume not every box is going to have one. They're not going to be that lucky to say, hey, we're going to give everybody, because if they did, the price would tank, number one. But it wouldn't feel so special, would it? But it's going to be one of those key marquee cards. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we always have a Jace or a Mana Crypt, or one of the other those kind of cards to make sure there's some good value there. And please remember, guys, for those of you who didn't know this, I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't want you to tell other people. This is just between us and the 218 people watching right now. Can you believe that, by the way? I know I don't really touch base on this. Sorry, side tangent, off topic. You guys know me. I can't believe I'm already over 200 people now. Like in the last 30, 40 days, guys, we've basically doubled our viewer count. And to me, that is like extra special. I know I'm not big on like giveaways and stuff. Oh, by the way, I still have your stuff, Pause. It's actually right here. I just haven't had a chance to mail it out because I'm working 14 hours a day. And everything's closed by the time I get home. But I do have it, and I will send it as soon as I can. Sorry, I don't really do the giveaways and stuff. It's not really my thing. A lot of people do it, and I totally understand why they would do it. But my viewer base is still so much that I just want to say thank you again, guys. Like, I can't believe we went past 200, right? So maybe I'll do something at some point, but it's not really my thing. So, you know, I don't know. We'll talk later. Anyway, back to the cards. Okay, here's the secret I'm going to tell you. First printings are usually spiked a little higher. You hear what I'm saying? The first printing of these boxes, the first ones that hit the store, not the reprint on the second reprint, the third reprint of the fourth wave. No, 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 no. Listen to me. Right there. No, 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 no. First printing. Just like Zendikar, where they had the priceless treasures, just like most pre-release kits when they first come out, they're all just spiked a little bit sweeter. The card run formats are switched just a little bit. I think it's 10 or 12 cards on the sheet that allow for better placement of cards to get slightly better product in the first run. This is like a hook, right? When you're fishing, you put that really good bait on and the fish just goes and gets caught. They want to catch us. So the first printings, generally I've found, have much better cards than the second, third, and fourth wave printings. Okay, they've already got hook, lock, and sinker. They know there's good stuff, man. When that hook, the line, and the sinker are in there. So please remember, if you're getting a first printing boxes, if you're getting this when it first comes out, you might want to save a box or two because they are going to be sweet, especially as a first printing, okay? That's my little side advice for you if you are those kind of people who have lots of money to play with, so keep it in mind. Okay, so Mana Crypt, it's a lot of money right there. Now, you see there it's $139. This is US prices. Dark Confidant, love the new art, love the look of the card. We're talking back from like Portal 3 Kingdoms, man. Dark Confidant's awesome. He's a good card. And he's got a reprint again. Like, he was last out in Ultimate Masters. They're bringing him back again with good art. He's a good effect. Great card. Reese the Redeemed. He's a little special guy to my heart because he works with Mox Amber so well. Gives you 2 colors, makes elves, double things over. He's a happy guy. Now, he's only a $16 card. He's not going to be one of the huge marquee cards to get out. I don't know if they're switching up the art for that or not, as I made the mistake yesterday of grabbing the wrong Jace art. I'm sorry, guys. But when I look at that Reese, I go, that's a good card to put in. He's a good card to reprint and have come back. So I'm really impressed with some of those choices. I'm like, these are really good. These are good choices, and this is real value, guys. Like, we're not joking when they said there's a lot of stuff here. I was looking at the cards today. Not all of them grab me. I'm usually picking ones I think are valuable, the ones I think that have some good flavor to talk about on the channel. But there's lots of different cards people like. These are the ones that kind of grab me, okay? So, our next card disappears. Our next set of cards, okay. Again, a card we've already been shown, but we know that Doubling Season is coming out, all right? So Doubling Season is a very, very good card, guys. You are talking $60 US right now. As of today, $59.45 US. So it's like $70 Canadian. It is a great card. The new art looks beautiful. The old art is good. It's a very decent card, okay? It really is. And again, imagine getting some of these cards, guys. It's going to be pretty big, okay? Now, the Blight Dragon, I'll be honest, and please, you can beat me up in the comment sections. I didn't know about this card. I didn't know about it. It must have slipped through some point in my life, and I just didn't pay attention to it, or I never saw it in play. It's a $45.99 card, this Blight Dragon. I was going to use it as a teaser card for not being that great, but then I looked up and go, whoa, this card is some serious money. You're talking like $60 Canadian, guys. This is value for your dollar. This is a good card. It's going to drop. Most of these cards will drop 10 to 15%, in case you guys didn't know. 10 to 15%. About 6 to 12 months from now, maybe another 5%. Then it'll start drifting back up as the market absorbs what product was made. Okay. Blight Dragon, never saw it coming, but great card. Exploration. Come on. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. That makes me get that warm fuzzy feeling, you know? You're like, oh, this card is awesome. Exploration is great. It is $43.23 for the original printing, guys. I expect this one to be around 25 bucks, but that's still 25 bucks US. 30, 35 Canadian. You get one of these, it's a rare. You get one of these in your pack, you've paid for your pack, guys. This kind of stuff is going to be sitting right there. So, kudos to Wizards. Amazing cards, good flavor, good stuff brought out. Artwork's beautiful. I love the new Exploration where it shows the Black Lotus petals. That is just amazing. I was like, oh, that card is so gorgeous. But I didn't choose it as the art. I didn't choose it. I couldn't find a good picture of it. Hey, I'm being honest. Couldn't find a good picture that would give me good res, so I didn't choose it. But we're going to see it, and the full art is awesome. So, awesome choices of cards. All right, make them disappear. Magic Abracadabra, our last amazing cards for the night. The choices are Noble Hierarch. Okay, this card has been dropping since it had multiple reprints and multiple master sets. That is not a bad thing. It is still at $30.40, which is still like $40 Canadian. $30.40 is the US price. Guys, remember this. It used to be like a $90 card. Noble Hierarch has taken a beating, and it's going to take another beating. This is going to drop to 20 bucks. $20 to $25 tops. Okay? Because it's going to be opened, people are going to have it, and it's going to be there. So, please keep that in mind, okay? Don't go hog wild on this card. It is going to be there, okay? So, just keep it in mind. Now, the next one is Arcum Dagon. Dagson. I like this card, but it is not a very valuable card. It's a $16 Mythic, which is about 20 bucks. I mean, it's okay. It has a cool effect, but forecasting cost for a 2/2 is pretty pricey to get out there, especially by today's standards. But it's a utility card. It's got some good effects to it. If you can get it and keep it alive, hey, problem to it. Now, thought reflection. I'm picking on this card. This is a dud. This should not be in the set. If you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Can you say Teferi's Ageless Insight, except for it costs 3 less than this? Think about that. Ageless Insight costs 4. This costs 7. This card is $1.98. $4. It's going to drop down to 50 cents. Mark my words. 50 cents, this thing is dropping like a stone. Right? Because it's just not worth it, guys. And this is going to happen for a lot of the cards in this set. This reprinting will kill a lot of value. Wizards is eating up equity for breakfast right now. Nothing we can do about it. It's okay. I don't mind. I have a lot of the cards here. But for new players coming in, this is a good thing, guys. For those of you out there trying to build a deck or build up a little bit, this is a great way for people to do it. I'm going to make this one disappear. I know, right? It's not really. Alright, now, let's get back to the seriousness. We know for a fact now, with these cards coming out, we're going to have a price drop. This price drop, like I said, is about 15% initially, about 60 days out after the cards have been opened. If you have some of these cards and you can afford to ditch them to get the value, ditch it now, get the value, buy them back later on the price drop. Mark down what they're going to give you, though, and make sure the value is there. Like if you're going to sell a card for 25 bucks and buy it back for 25 bucks later, that does not make sense. You should not do that. It's not worth your time. I've done it before, trust me. But that said, if you're going to go that route and you say, hey, this card's 40 bucks now, they're going to be 35 bucks trade-in value. You can get some other cards. You want maybe a reserve list, couple of small cards, something like that. Cool. Come back to that card 6 months from now, and the cards drop down to like 15 bucks, you grab it. Remember, it's going to drop because there'll be a lot of this product opened. It's going to be a massive hit. Pretty awesome. Pretty excited. Actually, I'm really excited. I'll be honest. I'm like, now, there are channels out there bashing. There are comments of people bashing. Guess what? They're entitled to bash. I got no problem with that. What I have a problem with is don't tell me I should bash it. I don't want to bash anything. Wizards is going to make money. They're going to do what they want to do. This whole upshifting, downshifting stuff, you know, making things showcase when it's not really a rare, it's actually uncommon, but they're making it a rare for this, which means there's really not that many rares in certain packs. I'm cool with it, man. It's going to be beautiful art. It's going to be very unique. And I mean, hey, Wizards got to make money. That's what they're here to do. If they don't make money, they're not going to keep printing this product, right, guys? That's how it is. So, we can either go along as far as we're willing to take it. Remember, all of us here can just decide to stop buying. We don't have to buy this product. We don't have to. We can skip products. I skipped Jumpstart. I didn't do any videos on it. I just skipped it. It's not a product I'm really. I'm not saying it's a bad product. I'm just saying it's not a product I could invest money and time into right now. So I skipped it. I'm sure I will regret that later. It's happened before. I mean, we right now are entitled to skip Double Masters if we choose to. I skipped Masters 25 and Iconic. I did buy boxes later on when they went really super cheap, but I didn't like open the product at the time. I opened Ultimate Masters. I did open some boxes on the channel back in the day, and they were fun. But we're going to see a lot more value out of Double Masters. I can tell right now with the cards I'm seeing, they basically just tricked out. It's Ultimate Masters ×2. That's why it's Double Masters. It is disgustingly good. All the cards are awesome. I'm very stoked for the new artwork. I love to think about friends of mine getting hold of some of these cards and being able to play games. I'm also stoked about you guys who might be new players being able to jump right in, right? Be able to buy a couple packs and actually get some really decent stuff. Clean everything up and just go, yeah! You know? And that makes me feel good. Because, I mean, it's all about playing together and having a game. I tried to make that $5 deck. We talked about it in some of the comments. Couldn't make it for $5. Turned out a lot of those cards have gone up in value. But you could just pull some commons at your house, put them together, and have some fun. Magic doesn't always have to be serious and about the money, guys. There's a lot of us who do focus on some of the cash returns and some of the money that comes up with. I mean, for those of you who don't know, look at my old videos. I talk about finance all the time, about how I build like an outward pyramid of Magic cards where I rotate the sets. Double Masters is an opportunity for a lot of people to get some really rare cards of good product at a really good price. It really is. The VIP ones are still disgustingly expensive. I'm still going to buy a couple. Just because it's like, I want to open some for you guys. I want you guys to be able to see them, look at them, go, oh! Or laugh at me and go, ah, Moxman got hosed! You know? I know, hosed, right? It's such a Canadian thing to say. But I want that opportunity for you guys to be able to say those things and talk about those things. So, you know, to sum things up, I love the way this game is going. I love seeing some of these products coming out. I am over the moon with the cards I've seen in the artwork. I mean, it gives me hope the Commander's going to be well supported. It lets me know Modern players have a chance to get more of the cards out paying the really big bucks, because Modern's become a burden for a lot of players on the money scene, how much it costs to play Modern. So I'm glad the reprinting this may bringing the price down. I always thought Legacy and Vintage was super scary. And those ones I can understand because they're all reserve list stuff. But for Modern, it's supposed to be, you know, playable for people, but still have a lot of good cards, a lot of good content. So I hope Wizards supports that and makes sure it doesn't die, and that we go just the way of you know, what was the other ones we've done? I hate when I draw a blank like that. I had a thought in my head. There was Pauper, but what's the new one they came up with? Somebody nail me with that in the comment section and make fun of me for not remembering the format. Oh, I hate when I do that. Right? But we're going to see some great stuff. And this is not the end of the spoiler season. So there's a lot of good stuff probably coming still. If we saw the sword of Fire and Ice, we're probably going to see the other swords. For all I know, Umezawa's Jitte is going to be in there. I think we're going to see more of the swords. Now, you know, you saw Magnus of the Abyss is also in that spoiler. I didn't do it, though, but it's on the spoiler list. That means chances are Magnus of the Library, Magnus of the Moat, all those Magnuses are going to be in there as well. Because it makes sense as rares to shove them in, because they're all from that kind of block, right? And they are decent cards. They can be altered. You know, instead of having the actual card Moat, you have Magnus of the Moat. You have Magnus of the Disc, the guy who acts like Neverindle's Disc. You know, there's alt cards you could use to kind of pump up your deck and get things smoothed out. So there's even the Magnus of the Candelabra guy too. I think they could untap and tap. There's quite a few of them. Don't be surprised if you see the Magnus of the Abyss. He's gonna be there, and if he's not, if they don't print it now, they're gonna print it later into other sets. It's a cheap rare they can put in that still is a utility card, still has some uses for some players, building some fun decks, right? I wouldn't mind seeing Jester's Cap again. It's been a while since, it's been a while since I've seen that. I was thinking about the other day, that would be a good card back in the day. In Ice Age, that game, that could have been brutal in the game. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate everyone taking the time and effort. And for those who've sent new subscribers my way, I really appreciate it. It's awesome. Please spread the word. Love to have more people to talk to. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. What do you think of the cards I showed you tonight? Those 9 cards. I want to hear what you guys think. And we'll get a little rumble going here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. MTG Moxman. Have a great one tonight. We will totally see you tomorrow. Oh, wait. I didn't forget. Army of Darkness quote for the night. You ready? That book, the Necronomicon, what is it made of? What are the pages made of? What is it bound in? I want to know. Put it in the comment section below. All right, guys. Have a great one tonight. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, stay frosty. Bring a friend to Magic. And bring me my nachos and cheese, man. I'm tired of waiting. Nachos and cheese.